And so starting for him will be Luke Kennard, making his 14th start of the season. Marcus Morris is back after not playing Wednesday. Zubats, Paul George in first place in the East. Brooklyn made it close, but Philadelphia got the win. They double Embiid on the opening possession. And the shot clock at 3. Here's Scott from outside, draining the triple.
Well, Dave, right there, you see to an open Mike Scott for 3, and that's what you want from your star. He's going to demand attention, so if he's just patient, you get to a shot like that where there's no double team to make the right play.
Gets his first points of the game, knocking down the foul line. Jay, it's 5-0 Philly. Paul George, as we mentioned, has been under the weather the last few days, not COVID-related, but it doesn't impact him there. He drops in the 3. He's made 138 on the year, career high in three-point percentage, and then there's which, when you consider the Clippers' history, that's quite an accomplishment. Now in his first year with Philly, and they've got a...
That's why I think he's in the running for MVP, because he can do it all on both.
Ben Simmons. Green with a 3 in transition. It's 20.
I love Danny Green. He's a Carolina guy, but hops is not his thing.
Should still be able to make the layup, though. Here's Jackson to Morris for 3, and it's good as he beats.
Everybody buying in and understanding who's doing what has been great to see.
Paul George counted it. Gets it back from Shake Milton in transition, but comes up short on the 3. Embiid, though, with another rebound, his 5th, second on the offensive end, and he scored for the Clippers, playing his 7th game with Los Angeles after coming over in a trade with the Hawks. And Rondo gets to and then the Lakers a year ago.
Got an opportunity to see him work with the young Hawks and the unbelievable.
But a lot of competition out west. Right now, the 2 best teams in the league aren't the Clippers or
get healthy and able to get back on a roster to continue his dominating ways offensively, because that is a talent that needs to be in this league.
3, and DeMarcus Cousins takes it away. Ahead to Paul George. Korkmaz grabs him, and George Here's Milton being guarded by Terrence Mann. Shot clock at 2. Korkmaz gets rid of it. Buries a night for Philadelphia. The 35-year-old on his 15th NBA team. Jackson's 3 is good. For the Sixers, which was 17 early on, is down to 8. 3 minutes into the second quarter. They've turned the ball over 4 times in the last 4 minutes. And meanwhile, the Clippers. Scott looking to answer, does. So, as Lisa Salter said at the top of the telecast, for Joel Embiid and his candidacy for MVP is Matt.
Whenever I get the ball, they know that I'm either going to get fouled or it's a bucket. So I'm not sure.
Injury. Philadelphia leading the Clippers midway through the second quarter, 43-29. Here's Jackson for 3. It's good. Reggie Jackson point. Philadelphia lead. Here's Simmons. There's how you throw.
I tell you, I mean, and you know, he's the focal point and still putting up almost 30 points a game or 30 points a game and keeping his team afloat and in contention of being in the playoff.
As well, and a 16-point lead. They led by 17 3 minutes into the game. Patrick Patterson comes back and drills a 3.
That's what you want.
He's bought in, there's no question, to the team defensive concept this year. Pay it off, though, but the long rebound comes right back to him. Now it's Thibault rising. His 3 is good.
The percentages of the shooter, you typically see a made 3.
Patterson hits again. Doc Rivers, over the years, working closely with him for Los Angeles as an assistant on 2 different.
For 10 games, that says a lot about Ty Lue, and you knew he was destined to be in this position. Was able to win the passing lane or at the dribbler, making it tough to get downhill. And then you see the ball moving on the other end, and then
work.
I mean, you know Korkmaz to be a 3-point shooter.
Off the Embiid miss. Morris to the corner. Kennard gets it to go. First point.
Can compete still because of what they've been through and what they've gone through last year. Obviously, the agony of defeat and just not living up to what their potential is. And, you know, with the era of the floater and the float game, we see a lot of guys use the floater. That was an example of you're falling down. Most guys are falling. You still try to just shoot it. And so just a nice, easy
3 for the Clippers. They're 12th. They're only down 6 with 4 minutes to go here in the third. Shake Milton on the floor. Got foul trouble in the first half. Good pass to Ben Simmons. But it's Clipper ball down 6. Rondo feeds George, stepping into a three, and it's a
shooters around him. So if he could stay healthy, stay locked in and committed, he'll be in the talks for MVP.
and forces a turnover. Maxey driving. Tolliver. Korkmaz going to try it again. That one's good for. He pointed to himself, looking at himself will be tough. Here's Kennard on the drive, kicks to Patterson. Another three.
His mind to point forward and utilizing his gifted athletic ability and putting it all together. And he's just playing great basketball. You see what he's doing in the paint. Right.
Half of 17 points. It's down to 1 as they go to Simmons out of the timeout. And he's
and sometimes the refs won't even let you come back. So, you know, in a situation like this, you just can't give easy and free points.
The game tied at 94. Here's Simmons penetrating and kicking. Three ball on the way. Good. And Philadelphia takes a three. Comes up short. Gets it right back. Pinballs to him. And he gets the layup. Simmons lobbing it down court to Korkmaz, who scores in
the business for their team.
12-4 run by.
That's who you want to take the shot. If you're going to sacrifice a man open, that's who you want.
Reggie Jackson drills a triple from the corner, and just like that, the Clippers back within 1. They score that easy basket.